everyone. My name is Bright, and today I want to share a testimony about my dad. So because my dad always has a high blood pressure problem, so he always needs to take medication for a long time to control his blood pressure. Although it's not really high, but it ranges around 130 to 140. So ever since my elementary school, I've been watching my dad take 2 pills of high school pressure medicine every day. So even until I graduated from middle school, and went to work and he never stopped. It's because in our society, when you have sickness, you must always take medicine. And then so once we have sick, we take medicine. And then that's something that's already imprinted inside my head. However, later on, when I came into contact with ELKEN and after going to the MRT camp, for several times, I learned about the concept of molecular reform therapy, which strongly advocates about that we don't need to take medicine when we're sick, but we can use nutritional supplements to make our body's cells get enough of the nutrients for itself so that it's able to do self-repair, so our body's able to do its work. So it turns unhealthy cells back into healthy cells. And so every time after I learned about this ELKEN, then about ELKEN and also the benefits of MRT products. And I also heard about how ELKEN launched Life Extra Young. So I brought 3 boxes of Life Extra Young for my dad to take. And he would take 1 packet a day for 45 consecutive days. I also helped him measure his blood pressure again. I also found out that he has returned to his normal blood pressure level, which was about 120. And it was so happy for me. And my dad doesn't have to take any high blood pressure medicine ever since that time. And so I'm really grateful that ELKEN has launched such a great product. And also, something that happened was in 2019. It was during the morning of Chinese New Year Eve, and we we're all preparing to pray, right? So when my dad went to the market at 6 o'clock in the morning to get the chicken back to our home. So at that time, the sun wasn't up yet, and it was still really dark, and the street lights on the sides of the roads were turned off. And that's why my dad couldn't see the road ahead. And if he was not careful, he could fall to the side of the road. And actually, a lot of my relatives, because they're old, so their blood circulation is not good, and also like their circulation is really bad. And also at that time, my dad is already 70 years old, and that's why I am really afraid that he would have a burst in his blood vessels. So that's why I really every time when we go to the hospital for examination, and I found out that he only have a skin damage, like there wasn't any burst blood vessels, and that was something that we should really pray. So that's why I would say Ami Tuofo, because of and that's why like my dad doesn't really have to take any doesn't have any vessels burst, and he only needs to bandage his problems and is able to heal really fast. And this is because of the ingredients in Life Extra, it can penetrate into our body to produce more nitric oxide, which is what we call NO. And this nitric oxide can not only fill up the blood spots in the body, and also return our blood sugar level to a normal level. In fact, it can effectively restore the vitality and even restore us to our normal state of flexibility, and also maintain the smoothness and movement of our blood. And so if there's elderly people in your family, let them drink Life Extra Young. It's really good. And so because in the very first 20 years of viral phenomena, COVID-19 is something that spread all over the world. In 2021, we finally waited for we wanted to LX round is able to help everyone. And so I'm really, really fortunate to be able to recognize about this Dr. Pauling's molecular reform therapy. So this is just so amazing. And let me tell you, an ordinary middle school graduate, not only help my family to get their health, also help my friends, and also help the people around me to get back their health because of this MRT concept. Okay, and this Suan 4 and this Chinese traditional poem book, it says that so the sage does not cure the disease, cures the disease, does not cure the disorder, cures the disorder. This is what it means. Let us prevent the disease before it actually happens, and don't wait until the illness is at its latest state, and then we seek medical advice, because at that time it's already really, really too late. And so in the past, we had to drive the car to very, 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 very far to the ELKEN's headquarters so that we have this event. And then so the certified nutritionist and dietitian is able to teach us what they know, and also how to take care of ourselves.